that we're heading into. I look at the university as a huge think tank. It brings in researchers and students in one place to connect and bridge between knowledge and the market. And what's amazing about the role of universities is that they're not working just into teaching the students, but also creating human capability programs where a lot of these graduates come into the market ready. So part of what we're doing here with the new transformation of technology and AI, we see a lot of programs that are emerging into medical school. And back then in the days, a doctor was just a doctor with a lab coat that goes in and deals with the patient. But nowadays, we're teaching doctors how to use technology as part of their system. And that's the shift that you would see as part of the university academia approach to teach these students to become part of the talent market. But it's also important that I want to go back to his comment earlier when you said there's no uniforms. And I agree, but why? I think because we still disregard the importance of university. We always focus on, let's create solutions, let's go to like business owner and private sector and create something that's a solution. But knowledge comes from innovation. Innovation comes from knowledge. But also, we are a different generation. The younger generation, they were born into technology. They were born into the digital world. They look at things differently. It's like playing with Lego. My production would be different from this generation. And that's why I always go back to university students and ask them to answer the question. For instance, ChatGPT, when it came out, it took us longer time, the older generation took us longer time to know how to use it. But the younger generation, because they know how to use technology, they know how to ask the right questions, they knew how to actually create solutions. And if you notice that a lot of the tech products that came using generative AI, ChatGPT, came from students who are under 25. And that's amazing. And I saw in the past 2 years that we were able to increase patents in technology for students by 40%. And that's because of the inclusion of technology and artificial intelligence. And it's just an answer to show you that university should not be just a place to give a credit that, okay, now you can apply for a job. No, a university is a think tank where institutes, researchers, and policymakers should come in to sit together to ask the right questions so we can answer. So I look at university, and I'm going to say this, an R&D to impact pipeline, not just a knowledge-based system.